Friends, it's great to see you again and to be back with you in this format of our video blogs here at Christ Church. We are resuming again our study in the book of Acts. We took a break over Christmas and New Year's, and we are now getting back into our study of Acts. And the plan is that for the next 5 months straight, we are going to be taking kind of chapter by chapter, working our way all the way to the very end of this book. We got back into Acts last Sunday as we got into Acts chapter 8, and what we saw there is we saw that we have this call as the people of God to work to cultivate a God-centered, Christ-centered joy in this city in which we live. And we said that there are 4 ways that we are going to go about doing that. 4 things that we need to both understand and do. We need to understand that we are where we are according to the plan and will of God, that God has put us in this city. And we need to understand that He has so for the overarching purpose that we would spread the good news of Jesus, that we would gossip the good news of Jesus Christ. And we also noted that we can trust the power of the gospel, that when we share the good news of Jesus and we encounter opposition, there is nothing more powerful and more life-changing than the gospel. And we also said that best of all, what we have is a message of grace for the glory of God. And it is a message that transforms lives, and it brings a life-changing kind of joy. And so what we began to see this past Sunday, and what we're going to see this upcoming Sunday, and really for several Sundays upcoming, is the fact that the gospel reaches all sorts of people, all different kinds of people. And so last week we saw that the gospel came to Samaria and reached the Samaritans. This coming Sunday we're going to see that the gospel reaches an Ethiopian eunuch, a man who was an outcast in Jerusalem. The week after that, we're going to see that the gospel reaches a Pharisee, somebody, Saul, who becomes Paul, who seems so hardened to the gospel and yet is changed by it. After that, we're going to see the gospel reaching the Gentiles, the very ends of the earth. And so week after week here, we're going to see that the gospel impacts lives, real human lives of all different backgrounds and all different sorts. And so as you prepare yourself for church this coming Sunday, a couple questions that you can think through and wrestle through as you read the end of Acts chapter 8. That's what we're going to be looking at on Sunday. Ask yourself one question: Why is it that the gospel so often resonates with those who are considered outcasts in society? Why is it that the gospel so often resonates with the outsiders of society? And then a second question is, as you read the end of Acts chapter 8 and Philip's encounter with this Ethiopian eunuch, what can you learn about evangelism? We've heard the constant call through the book of Acts that we are to be out there in the world, on mission in this world. What can we learn about how we can do that? I think the end of Acts chapter 8 has some very instructive principles for us that we'll try to examine this coming Sunday. So there's a couple of ways that you can prepare yourself for church this Sunday. Friends, I look forward to gathering with you this weekend. I'm praying for you as we lead up to Sunday. It's my joy to pray for you throughout the week as you are on mission in this world. May the Lord bless you and strengthen you and encourage you as you go about doing His work. And I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.